I would say this is a serious escalation. The deployment of those long-range missile systems, if it comes to that, will be a significant, perhaps even qualitative change in the situation. But this will not undermine our determination to achieve our goals. We regret to state that the strong impetus that Anchorage talks between Russia and US gave to the agreement on Ukraine has been largely exhausted by the efforts of our opponents and those who support the war to the last Ukrainian. This is the result of destructive actions, primarily by the Europeans, which we are openly and straightforwardly stating. With regard to Tomahawks in particular, the missiles themselves are essentially useless without software and launching systems. Therefore, as has been stated at a high level by the Russian side, the hypothetical use of such systems is only possible if American personnel are directly involved. I hope that those pushing Washington toward such a decision are well aware of the gravity and severity of the consequences of any decision taken in this situation. We call on the American leadership and military to approach this whole situation in a reasonable and responsible manner. But once again, we are not in any way nervous. We have the resources to move forward in the direction our Supreme Commander-in-Chief has set. Those who raise and discuss restrictions on movement for Russian diplomats don't know what else they can come up with. We will manage without any permissions or prohibitions from them. By and large, this has nothing to do with reality. They must understand that we will respond in kind to every move they make. If they impose travel restrictions, we will impose corresponding travel restrictions here on those representatives of unfriendly countries who participate in this campaign, if it comes to that. I don't understand why this is necessary, who benefits from it. It's just another manifestation of blind belief that we cannot survive without their favor, that we must beg them for some approval. Given what is happening, we have nothing but the desire to turn away and listen to them as little as possible. We will adhere to the core quantitative limits set out in the New START Treaty for 1 year after it formally expires on February 6, 2025, provided that the United States does not take any measures during that year that could undermine the established parity and balance in strategic stability. This means, first, that they should refrain from destabilizing steps in strategic offensive arms, and they should not take measures in strategic missile defense that we could regard as an attempt to negatively affect our national nuclear deterrence capabilities. To be more specific, without reducing the whole issue to this one point, they should not take any steps to launch and deploy interception systems or anti-missile systems in space. There are no default settings in relations between Russia and the United States since these relations were established in a completely different era. There is a certain relation structure that has cracked and is collapsing, for which the Americans are to blame. Now the cracks have reached the foundation. I think it is easier to destroy than to build. We are ready to build, but we do not see any reciprocal moves from the other side.